Volvo wypuściło nowe silniki. Lecimy do Szwecji je zobaczyć. Pierwszy raz widzę, że moja walizka spakowana do samolotu. Witamy w Göteborg, miasto Volvo. Teraz czas na odpoczynek, później o 7 jest kolacja, a jutro o 7:30 ostro zwiedzamy. No to oficjalnie zaczynamy nasz dzień w Volvo Trucks Experience Center. Idziemy. So you're my instructor, right?
Yeah.
Hi, nice to meet you. Lars.
Ivona, yeah?
Ivona, yes. So,
We go with the truck number
8. This is number 8,
Yep.
yes? O, jak tu ładnie posprzątane.
Perfect. Yeah, water. Yeah,
Thank you so much. Yes,
Yep.
this should be fine.
And the truck is running right now.
Yes.
And here when we go here, it's good to go straight first and then we turn left in that lane.
Because we follow that, yes,
Yeah,
that way.
Now we can take left. Left. Okay.
Left, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, you told me that,
Yeah.
but I didn't hear, sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
But we passed it.
Yeah.
I usually drive tandem truck, like a jumbo
Aha.
truck. So,
Yeah.
like in the corners, I forget about the trailer.
Yeah. Normally, if you go middle of the line, it's no problem. But if you're close to some, to say gate or something, can be a little. But here is no problem. And then we take right. And here we have also public transport in here. So.
Because we are at the area of what is that?
Here is area for speed limits. We have a lot for safety.
And
that
I
is
couldn't drive faster.
No.
Oh my god!
So this is like what
because
to
this is
say
factory.
geo fence area. We start with that some years ago for the buses for safety reasons,
Okay.
and I think it's very good. So you cannot complain the driver to drive too fast. They cannot drive too fast.
But this is only like at the area of the factory, correct?
Yeah, but you can use it for example from outside schools and and also in city.
So this is the first time I experienced
Yeah,
that.
but the feeling first, something is wrong. No.
Exactly.
But
I
they
thought that the
help
engine
you
was
to-
off. I was like, did I do something?
It's good. Sometimes it's good for the driving license. No speed limits. Yeah. And here you can brake in a little different. You can put the little thing in the brake pedal. You can use that if you like in different steps. But normally you can have it in A position. I think it's A position. And then when you push the brake a little and release it, you have a little brake. Here, same here. Here can come trains here, so we do a normal stop here in.
We go to the right as well.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. But we do a short stop here and look on the trains. No trains. Okay, there we can go. And you can easily see the trailers, no problem there, and also the corner of the trailer you can see. So, yeah.
I see that the range is 600 kilometers, so this is the new one already.
Yeah, long range. With a big.
Okej, det var bil 2 jag sagt okej. Så vi kör noll.
Here is a little mix between people and trucks and everything.
I should have.
Yeah, we can
okay.
wait. We can wait for that. Yeah. So we go after that white one. Yeah, so we can keep that line here. I talk about there was some traffic jam, so we take a little other route. So. But it's okay. It's up to you if you like drive cruise control or manual. Or, yeah, it's you.
Yeah, I like the pilot.
Yeah,
in
pilot.
this,
It's
yes.
nice. Yeah.
I don't have pilot in my truck. It's the older version.
What sort of truck you normally drive?
I have two trucks, FH13, but from the 21st year.
Okay. Yeah.
And the other is oversize. So this FH16 750.
Aha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in 750 it's from the 23.
Yeah.
So I have the cruise control with the distance,
Yeah.
but still without the pilot.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we go in that direction.
So we turn around? Or?
Yeah, you go left. Hopefully you go the right way. So hopefully. Yeah.
Oh, so we go
Yeah,
there.
yeah, perfect. So we go in the left lane. Volvo Tuve. Yeah.
So there are always constructions here.
Yeah, all the construction. I think it's the same in every country. The building.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here it's changed a lot over the years here. But here in the winter there can be very sporty weather. It can raining and very windy. But today was perfect.
The weather is beautiful today.
Yeah.
It was arranged.
Yeah. It's hard to order, but you can. Yeah. And here, you are familiar with that, the lines here and in the cameras.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
you have
yes,
tested
yes.
it. And also, you can change the distance in
Between trucks.
cruise
yes.
controls if you have like to have, and also when you drive privately with your car, is it electric or
No, it's diesel.
diesel
Yeah.
or HVO? You can say.
You can say, but I already refueled HVO to my
Yeah,
trucks.
okay. But what's with the private car? What sort of car you drive?
Oh, private.
Yeah.
A private. I drive Skoda and Volvo.
Skoda Volvo, yeah.
Skoda and Volvo. Yeah. I guess that everybody like in Volvo drives Volvo privately, right?
A little mixed there, but it's, yeah. I like to drive electric. I think it's when you, for example, is stuck in a traffic jam. There's no noise, no heating from the engine. It's quiet. Yeah, so, but it happens a lot here in Sweden also the last year with the charging stations coming more and more. In the beginning when we started to drive it was very sporty to drive an electric truck, but now you can charge. So,
Yes.
yeah, that is the thing. Yeah.
The infrastructure is like in Poland, it's still small.
Yeah, okay. But
Like-
they're growing, I think.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
for trucks, yeah.
Yeah. Here is maybe you have seen it. Here is the factory for Volvo trucks. So we can see that from the side. Here is
So he's speeding up is slowing down by himself.
for the 60 speeds.
For 60, yeah, I've
Yeah.
noticed that.
Yeah, so good.
So
Good
this is-
good for the license. Yeah. And also, when we go electric, it's good to reduce the speed a little before, so you can have that back into the battery. So here you can see the factory from. Yeah, now you feel you have the accelerator
Yeah.
plate.
So now it's back to 80.
Yeah. And here you have the speed camera, so it's good to have the correct speed.
But now we are 80, so it's correct.
Yeah,
Okay.
no problem.
But then maybe we'll have some extra picture, from the road.
Maybe. It costs a little, but the quality is very good.
Is it?
I have this. And here is the new center for Volvo.
Oh, so it's here.
Yeah, the Volvo Demo Center, new
Okay.
building.
And when? It's the opening?
Hopefully next year,
Okay.
when
Like
Volvo
for-
is 100 years. Yeah. So So here you feel it again.
Yeah.
Back down. But the red light you need to brake yourself. Yeah.
So it slows down automatically when I am on cruise control,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
And if I'm not on cruise control, then I
You're the boss. You
you're
do.
the boss,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can be more expensive, but go fast. Yeah, up to you.
Luckily, I don't have like any tickets like for years.
Okay.
But I know it's a matter of time. It's statistics.
Yeah.
In the end of the day, it's all statistics in long term.
And here also is a little different way to go when you go electric. In old schools where you go diesel, they say always you're not used to brake, but sometimes you need to brake. And then it's better to brake with electric compared with the wheels for give the power to the battery back. But the truck is also help you a little when you put the, for example, when you reduce the speed, the truck brake electric.
So it's better to brake with the foot, let's say.
No, or the cruise control. With cruise control, feel it, and also you have check the uphill. So normally it's cheap to go with the cruise control. So you have interesting work. You drive a lot and writing articles, or
I'm driving,
yeah,
but I also do like the social media, so
Yeah.
YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
so I mix everything.
Yeah. It's nice. Yeah. And you know also how you can change the overspeed there in the cruise control. You can normally see 5 kilometers, but sometimes when it's a lot of speed cameras, I put it down to
Yeah,
0 or 1. It's up, yeah. So
just in case. So how long you've been working for the Volvo trucks?
first time I started in 1983. Was the first time.
I wasn't even in the world.
Yeah, no. You were young. When you were born in 2000?
Oh no, 87.
Aha, 87.
Yeah, but whenever I'm talking to the people from Volvo, they spend like their lifetime in Volvo.
I do 1 year in school for Volvo in that time. So we have 1 theoretical year and 1 year in the. So I was in a different department. It was a very good time. And after that I go in military, and then I also work in production. So we build trucks. But in that time everything was mechanically. You need to stop engine, take it. You cannot stop it electric.
I always admire truckers driving these long sets. Of course, like from the warehouse to the warehouse is easy because here in Sweden these intersections are big.
Yeah.
But sometimes I see them like in the places that I would be afraid to go with such a long truck.
I go fast, yeah.
I mean, fast, yes, but when it comes to maneuvering,
Yeah.
I
Maneuvering
would be
is.
stressed that someday you will get yourself into intersection that is not
Yeah,
for you.
you need to reverse, and
Yeah.
that is tough.
Yeah. I used to drive the long oversized, the
Yeah.
wind turbine blades for the 6 years, so I'm not afraid of the length
Yeah.
because the blades were longer. But then I had like remote controller for the trailer,
Yeah, for Australia.
and here no remote controller.
Yeah. You normally use for the arms, or
Yes,
you,
I do. Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, you have it here if you like to.
Yeah. Here I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
didn't adjust, but always.
I think it's good to have a little mix. Normally I have not very often, but now I go sometimes so for the. I'm so old, so I need to go.
yeah, like
You
move
so
a
young,
little
so you no problem. But yeah,
Like for 3 years, I drove Scania without these
Yeah,
armchairs,
yeah.
and it was a nightmare.
Yeah.
It was a nightmare. So now I always adjusted like at the same level both.
But there was a company. They had one driver. He complained a lot from his arms, and the company think he played with us. But then they buy Volvo with dynamic steering, and the arm was good. So, but I think it was a little different. Depends in north of Sweden. In some areas, it's very bumpy roads,
Yes.
and then you go into all the trucks, and then you need to pull very hard.
Yeah.
But now when in dynamic steering, that damp, so you not have the vibrations. So I think that's a little too different. But here, you can adjust it a lot. I don't know if you have that on your truck. You can adjust the settings on the dynamic steerings.
Yes.
Yeah, so you have a little, depends on how.
Yeah. I think I set it like automatically. Like the
Yeah,
standard.
okay. I have a little, it depends on if you have a lot of side winds. Sometimes can be good to have it a little more, easy in the middle. But for when you have the wind, it can be a little tricky to hold it. But it's I don't know what to say. It's much better now comparing from the beginning. So. Perfect. You know the place.
I just follow them. I just follow them. But to be honest, I sometimes make deliveries for Volvo cars.
Yeah.
But I don't remember the gates.
Yeah.
I know that there are a few gates, and I don't
Here,
know.
for example, you can take the retorted stock very early and see what happens. If you brake already here with the stock.
With the
Yeah, and then you see. And then after you can release a little. And now you put the energy back to the battery instead of use the.
okay.
But that is a little the coming when you go drive more electric truck, but it's also a little sporty to go without to use the normal brakes. Yeah, there you save a lot of energy. You're rolling up the hill. Yeah, it feels good in your body when you save energy back here.
Especially
For
when
free.
there's no charging station.
Yeah, something for free is normally nice. Yeah. And no tax.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You can try if you like to go pilot assist here also. It's up to you. And some roundabout you can maybe it's a little too speedy, but you can feel it. So. But you have drive electric truck before? Yeah. Yes, so.
But not too much, just on the test.
But do you like it, or is it?
I feel this is like just perfect for the domestic transport.
Yeah.
And for the long hauls, like I do sometimes, it's probably infrastructure.
This can say more sporty.
No, to be honest, because I used to in the past, but now when I want adrenaline, I have adrenaline with the oversize. Sometimes it's too much.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's too much, like watching out so much stuff. And like in the past, when I was like hired driver, when I was working transporting wind turbine blades, so it was fun all the time.
Yeah.
Even when it was really tough, it was only fun. But now the heavy duty truck is my truck. So it's so stressful, I've got to think about everything, watch everything, because if I don't close some valve in my trailer, then I finish up with the finished like a burnt tire.
Yeah.
So it's a very sophisticated trailer. So
Is it Guldhofer?
yes,
Guldhofer.
it's called Hofer.
Guldhofer.
With hydraulic system.
Yeah. It's very interesting try this. You can adjust very much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you prefer, the mirror or the monitor?
I mean, for driving like this, it's comfortable.
Yeah.
I once tried to maneuver to the dock.
Yeah.
It was very tight with
Yeah.
the mirrors.
Yeah.
It was hard.
Yeah.
It was hard. I could see that the angles are different.
Yeah.
It's something that you need to get used to learn the distances. What does it mean?
Yeah. But you save a lot of paper when you need to clean it. You have before you have meters.
But you know, the way I clean my mirrors is I just take water that I'm drinking, I pour it, I just wash it like this, and then I use the air gun. You know?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I did use paper. And,
I have it
yeah.
and put water into the and also some drops of wash clean yes in that, so you take the little film away, and then like you say, air clean.
Yeah.
That is also cheaper and paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But 2 years ago, or 3 years ago even, I've been to US, and I was on board of an autonomous truck.
Ah, okay.
And it worked really good.
Yeah.
There was a driver still, keeping the hands like this,
Yeah.
but it was the truck driving
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
itself. It was comfortable.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I'm not sure if at this stage I would be happy just to drive, be a driver in an autonomous
We need something
truck.
to do.
Yeah, but also on one hand, you should trust the computer already, but the technology is still young, so you never know.
In some areas it's perfect, but I know here you can speed down a little. It's a school here, so yes, I think it's the only place there was system not break enough. Yeah, you know, we have information from maps, but maps is not always perfect. So, but when you arrive to the area, it can be. You need to be careful with the children.
But it seems that it works. Because
Yeah,
I
no,
can't...
it's work. Yeah.
Okay, speed up.
But that is it. To be frank, is the only place here, so I know it's not break enough. So, but now, and then you can follow left.
But the pilot's assist is generally have this speed.
It depends on how they make them.
Okay.
If they make them locally and not put it in the map, you have not have them. The same with the roundabout, and But you see here is I think there's roughly new. So you go back today or tomorrow?
Actually, I'm going today to Stockholm.
Stockholm. Oh.
Stockholm, because I gathered an invitation from Volvo Constructions
Aha.
as well. They have their days as well
In
tomorrow.
in Eskilstuna.
In some
Eskilstuna. Yeah.
maybe somewhere close to Stockholm.
Yeah. That is nice.
Yeah, so it happened that it's one day next to each other.
Yeah.
So-
But that is, I think you know it. Yeah. Here is a left.
So it's very interesting for me because these machines are going to be electric. So interesting as well.
And that is a strange feeling first time you go. The big machines are quiet and you can take the tough load. That's it's nice. Yeah, you can park beside here, so you can go. Yeah.
I'm to the right or?
No, you can put it. I think inside of him. I think it's okay.
To the left, yes? You want me or to?
This is okay. You can go further on here. So yeah, I think it's okay here. And now you not need to stop. You can still run. So. And it's easy to forget to call, but boom. Yeah. Here is that.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
No i tak wyglądała moja pierwsza jazda elektrycznym Volvo w Göteborgu. Wiecie, że ja już miałam do czynienia z elektrykami, więc sam komfort jazdy elektrykiem po drogach lokalnych nie jest dla mnie zaskoczeniem. Zaskoczeniem jest fakt, że nowe elektryki Volvo zwiększyły zasięg do 700 km i skróciły czas ładowania. Do tego oczywiście jest potrzebna szybka ładowarka, ale wcześniej nawet i przy szybkiej ładowarce ciężarówka wciąż miała ograniczenia tego, ile prądu może przyjąć. Teraz może przyjąć dużo więcej, 700 konkretnie, jeżeli dobrze zapamiętałam, więc to ładowanie będzie dużo szybsze. No i muszę przyznać jeszcze, że nowy, udoskonalony asystent pilot zachwycił mnie jeszcze bardziej od ostatniego razu, gdy jechałam pierwszą wersją asystenta. Bardzo chciałabym mieć takie w swoich ciężarówkach. W kolejnym odcinku będę jechać inną ciężarówką Volvo, a na fotelu pasażera pojedzie specjalista, który Volvo zajmuje się systemami bezpieczeństwa i uchyli rąbka tajemnicy, o co chodzi z kamerami obserwującymi kierowcę i nad czym obecnie pracuje. No i też go zapytam, czy będą w końcu Volvo Night Lucky. Dzięki za oglądanie. Zasubskrybuj kanał, żeby nie przegapić kolejnych filmów. Wielkie podziękowania dla wszystkich wspierających. To dzięki Wam mogę robić coraz to lepsze materiały. Matthias Kunkel, Adelmo Filo, Alex Mici, Toshio Oki, Kevin Rafferty, Eduardo Soto, Franz Zajc, Manuel Cersoli. Fab 3875, Mia Taichi.